friends, welcome to Akhil Arts channel. I am your host Uma. In this video, we are going to see how to do this star Afghan. Okay, it will be a fantastic Afghan if you do it in a blanket yarn or worsted weight yarn. If you do it with a t-shirt yarn or with chunky yarn, it will form a great rug which goes. See, I have done spread it in the floor. It will be very good in wooden floors and even carpet floors. Okay, so we let us see how to do this. Okay, I call it superstar Afghan. Again, you need not have to think and count the stitches. Once you attain the star structure in the just second round, you just free to go continuously. Okay, you can see the veins, right? It starts from in each point, it is moving. I'll show you, right? See, you can see the veins in each point and each ridges also. So whenever you have a point and a ridge, you can see the vein coming. So that will be our milestone. Once we reach that, we know how to continue the next side. Okay, so this will be a very easy and very quick pattern. So let us see how to do this. This video is already available in Tamil, so we'll just see this in English. I'll share the video link for the Tamil video in this description, right? So let us start. So start with the slip knot. You can always do this with magic circle, but if you are going to do a big blanket, then the magic circle may not be able to hold the whole blanket. See, this is much bigger. I have used the Lion brand homespun yarn, so it will be a little bit weight also. So if I used magic circle instead of a foundation ring, I don't think the small foundation round here will able to hold the whole blanket. Okay, so that's why I am doing the foundation ring. Okay, so do a slip knot, chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5, insert it in the first chain, do a slip stitch. Okay, so now we form our foundation ring. Now what we have to do, chain 3, this will be our first double crochet if you want, or what you can do, chain 2, that will count as nothing. We will do 20 double crochets in the ring. If you do chain 3 and use that as a first double crochet, you only need to do 19 double crochet. Okay, but I don't want that. I want my foundation round to be perfect without any unwanted gaps. So what I'll do is, I will do chain 2 and used as nothing, so I will do whole 20 double crochets completely into my chain. So the chain, when I slip stitch into my first stitch, the chain 2 will be buried inside, which will not be a issue. Okay, so what I'm doing is, I'm doing 20 double crochets, because a star will be having 5 points, right? 5 peak points, so we will be doing 20 double crochet. If you want a 6-point star, you can do like 24 double crochets. Okay, the pattern will be the same, but if you want a 6-point instead of a 5, then you can do 24 double crochets. See, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. I have 4 more to go. 17 18 19 20. So slip stitch into the first stitch. If you have done chain 3, then slip stitch into the top chain, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20, right? So now what we are going to do, chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch. Okay, now we have to start our point. Okay, so in order to do that, skip the first stitch into the third stitch. No, sorry, first chain 1, single crochet and then chain 1, because we are skipping a stitch, right? So then do 3 double crochet, chain 3. You can do chain 2, but in this chain 3 only we will do the next point, right? So it will be easy for you to have 3 chains to just to be sure. Okay, then only our veins will be visible in a straight line, right? See what we have done. We have slip stitch into our first stitch, chain 1 and did a single crochet in the same stitch. We have skipped a stitch and that's why we have done a chain 1 and 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, again chain 1. We have to complete this point, right? So chain 1, skip a next stitch and do the single crochet into the next stitch. So technically we have used 5 stitches, right? So this is the same pattern what we are going to do next. So we have done with the chain single crochet. So chain 1, skip the next stitch, do 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, chain 1, skip the next stitch, do a single crochet. See, we have done 2 points. This is how we will be continuing. So continue the same pattern and you will have 5 points at the end of this round. Okay, so continue this. I will let you know how to start the next round. Only the next round will be of little bit change. All the other rounds following will be of same pattern. Okay, so continue this and I'll meet you at the next round. See, I have done all my 5 points and slip stitch into my single crochet where I have started. Okay, so at this point it will be more like a flower than a star. Okay, you can do this motif, you can cut off this yarn and do this similar motif with different colors and use this as a join those and use this as a door hanging or wall hanging. You can always do that, or you can do 2 more rounds and use that as a pot holder or dishcloth also with cotton yarn. So whatever you want to do, you can make this, you can make with that pattern. But the blanket is the utmost and most beautiful product of all. Okay, so once we have done this, we have to maintain our star structure, right? This is the only place, this is the only round we have done the single crochet. All the other rounds we don't do the single crochet, we just skip the skip the 2 stitches, that is the last stitch of the previous stitch and the first stitch of the following stitch we will be skipping. So what we have to do this is, once we have done the slip stitch into the single crochet, do a slip stitch into the next stitch, again do a slip stitch into the next stitch. So this round alone we will do 2 slip stitch. Okay, all the other rounds we will just do only 1 slip stitch. Okay, so you will be completing the round with the slip stitch into the single crochet. Then since we have to skip the first double crochet, that is in the among those 3 double crochet we have to skip the first one, right? So we have to do the slip stitch into that stitch and in the next stitch, because we will be starting our first double crochet in the second stitch, that is in the middle stitch of the 3 double crochet of previous round. Okay, so what I am saying, I am saying it again. Once I have done the slip stitch into the single crochet, my second round ends. Okay, in order to start the third round, slip stitch into the first stitch. This stitch needs to be skipped, so insert into the next stitch where we have to start our chain 3. Okay, this will be our first double crochet, and do a double crochet into the next stitch. Right, now we have reached our peak point. So what we have to do here is 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Right, so whenever you reach the chain 3, you have to do 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Right, we have reached the next stitch. Do a double crochet and do a double crochet in the next also. What we have to do, we have to skip this last stitch and the first stitch. I have told you, right, every time the last stitch of the current point and the first of the next point will be skipped. So what I am going to do is, I will do the double crochet into the middle stitch, that is in the second stitch, and continue my double crochet. Okay, always do the first double crochet in the second stitch of the next point. So when I reach my point, I will be doing, this is just like a corner in a granny square, so 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet. Okay, only this round alone you have to make sure that you are skipping it right. In the next round alone, next round onwards, you will see when you are working itself. Okay, see now what we have to do, in the last stitch of the current double crochet, don't bother about this chain single crochet, and the first stitch of the next point needs to be skipped, so do a double crochet into the second stitch. This is how we will be having a perfect vein structure in both the ridge, peak points and also the ridges. Right, so when we reach our point, we will be doing chain 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, so 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Sorry. Now what we have to do, skip this last and the first stitch and do the double crochet in the second stitch. Okay, why I am mentioning this as a second stitch instead of middle stitch, because only in this round it will be a middle stitch, all in the following rounds it will be the second stitch. Right, so I just wanted you I don't want you to confuse with two names for the same stitch, so I am just using only one. So 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, and 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, skip the last stitch, skip the single crochet, skip the first stitch of the next point. From the second stitch onwards, start your double crochet, three double crochet. Sorry, the camera is blur. Okay. 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, do double crochet in the next 2 stitches, skip the last stitch. We have already skipped the single crochet and the first stitch, right? So do a slip stitch into the top chain of chain 3, what we have done first. So if you see here, our star starts to grow. See, the point is having the same vein continuously, and we have started getting our point in the ridge also. Okay, so from next round onwards, what we have to do is, see, previously what we have, how many stitch we had, 1 2 3, and the next round what we how many stitch we had, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so every time your one side of the peak will be increasing in 2 stitches. How? Because we are skipping here 1 stitch and we are doing 3 more stitches extra. So 3 minus 1, obviously you will be ending up with 2 stitches, 2 extra stitches. So chain 3 in the second stitch, I have slip stitch into my next stitch where I have started our double crochet, that is the chain 3. Do double crochets in all the stitches from the second stitch and do 3 double crochets in the peak point, chain 3, and again 3 double crochet in the next point, next follow up side. If you see here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. See, first we have 3, next 5, next 7. So every time when you count, you will be having two stitches more than the previous round. Okay, so this is how we will be continuing all the rounds till whatever size you want. You can always change colors after every round, or every 2 rounds or 3 rounds, according to the colorfulness you want. See, I have reached here. Once I have my 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, that is the second last stitch. I will skip my last stitch and the first stitch of the next point and do a double crochet into my second stitch. Right, that is how I will end up with the 7 stitch, that is 2 stitches extra, 2 more stitches compared to the previous round. See, if you count it here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? So after 3 double crochet in the chain 3, do a chain 3 and continue the same pattern throughout. Okay, so again what I'm saying is, you have to just look, you will be skipping the first and last stitch of the point here, first and last stitch, otherwise you are good to go. You can continue the same pattern throughout. Right, you can change the color every 3 rounds. Use complementing colors each other. It will be a great blanket. You can also do motifs, as I've already said, and dishcloths and pot holders, anything you want. If you use this with a thread yarn, only you have to do this two rounds to make a fantastic earrings also. Okay, so if you like this video, please share it with your friends. Comment your suggestions in the comment box, or whatever you want to do, just message me in Facebook. Like our Facebook page, subscribe to the channel so that you'll never miss any video. Whatever you are seeing here, it's all for sale. You can just click the link in the description to my Etsy page, or click the shop now button in the Facebook page. You'll lead to my Etsy shop. Shop whatever you want. Thank you. Bye bye.